Welcome back. So, here's what's happening. The energy has shifted. It's risen. Can you feel it? Yes? During the second half of the show, we're going to have a little fun because here's what's happening, right? I would say, if I had to do like a percentage, I would say I'm probably having like a 80% spiritual experience in my life right now. That's pretty high. But I think that's where it is. But I'm still just 20% of this human thing. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I am. I'm living a human experience too. I'm choosing to approach it from a spiritual. I'm like trying to convince you that I'm human, like you don't know. I sound crazy. Anyway, no, but so like what I mean by that is our ego allows us to enter situations in a way that's not helpful to us. But when we approach situations from a spiritual standpoint, then we elevate and we evolve and we grow, right? And we move towards the life that we really want, which is the point of all this, right? Because you guys might be like, I don't care about other stuff, but everybody wants what they want. So if you want what you want, then we're in the same boat. And so I say all that to say that, like, you know, sometimes it's fun to be human, like, and do stuff that is probably not the healthiest. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Y'all don't be saying it out loud. I'm gonna say it, but it's not always a healthy. But I could choose it sometimes if it's fun, you know, because I know not to get caught up, right? So we're gonna talk about some human stuff because, like, a lot of people use spirituality to talk about like finances and success and getting rich and all of that is, wait, I'm saying it like it's bad. It's great, but like it starts with being a happy human. And that's the part that people jump over. Everything that you want in your life, right? If you think about it, why do you want it? Like, why do you want the money that you want? Why do you want the success? Why do you want whatever you want? It's because you think you'll be happy when you get those things, right? So what we do is we figure out that we can be happy now. And then the things come. We're talking about regular everyday stuff, right? So like relationships are fun to talk about because we have to be in them. You know what I mean? We don't have to be, but it's fun to be in them. And so like, we're gonna do a little bit of that. Like, it's not gonna be toxic. It's gonna be all with love, always. So like, don't get offended by nothing I say because it's not personal. I'm just trying to help us grow. Like we're gonna have fun, but we still gonna grow. Like, we still gonna learn stuff. You could do both. The reason I'm able to like still have fun in life and not take things so seriously is because I know who I am now. And that in itself is a huge deal because most of us are running around trying to be something that we think we're supposed to be, right? And so we got to figure out who we are. God is who we are. I'm here to show you how you can be your most authentic self. One of the ways I'm going to show you is by being my authentic self. So here I am. Okay, let's do top five. Top five. So every week, I'm going to give you a top five of something. I don't know what. It depends on how I feel. So we're going to do the top five. Let me find one that I like. Hold on. I thought the song was over, but I don't like those. All right, I found one. These are my personal preferences. I'm not telling nobody what to do. I had to make sure y'all ain't see my notes. I'm not telling y'all what to do. Like, I'm not telling y'all what it gotta be. Don't try to put me out there saying, I'm just telling you, this is for me. You can agree. It would be great. You could disagree. It's great. It's all great. It's all good. Okay. But these are my top places to go on a first date. They are not in order. They're just what I think will be cool. At number one, I'm okay with a coffee and tea date. Like, I don't have a problem with that. Like, at this point, I'm so serious about me and my life and my time. Like, I don't want to do 2 or 3 hours with you if I don't even know if I don't like being around. I don't even know if I like being around you. Right? Right. And it's not about like, I think for women, let's be honest. And I agree with this on a certain level, but it turns into a kind of like, I don't want him to lowball me. Like, I'd rather go get tea or coffee than like somebody try to take me on a cheap date just for the sake of being cheap. You know what I mean? Like, we're gonna go to a restaurant. Let's go to a nice restaurant. The food has to be good. You know what I mean? Like, but so many people get into like, you know, that part of it. Like, great, but do you like the person? Because really, I could be at home. You know, like, I don't need that. Personally, I get it, but we talking about real life now. Like, because remember, if you still on that, if that's the kind of time you want, that's what you want, cool. But if you try to be a happy human, you got to be more particular with how you spend your energy. Okay. So coffee and tea is cool because I can easily go like if they're like because you know what'll happen is if a guy takes you to get coffee or tea, let me just give y'all the tea since we're here, women, because I be wanting to talk to y'all because we're our job, right? They're their job, but we're our job, right? Sometimes we be on the wrong kind of time and we'll be like, yeah, he only took me to get coffee or tea. Okay, but if you are interesting and he likes you, coffee or tea could end up wherever you want it to end up. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not talking about nothing crazy. Did I just sound crazy? Okay. I'm just saying, like, if a guy takes you for coffee or tea and he likes you, ultimately, you get whatever you want. It doesn't matter where you start. You understand? What matters is who you are when you get there. Because if you go to somebody and they spend the money on you or for dinner, if that's what you want, like an expensive dinner, which I'm not against. I love an expensive dinner. It's actually probably, we'll get there. But like, it doesn't have to be that. That's all I'm saying. If you really, again, depends on who you want. Depends on what you want. We're talking about being a happy human, right? Knowing who you are, what's important to you. Whatever's important to you, make sure that's what you're leading with, because there's a lot of people with money. If you're really just trying to get to the bag, get there. But a lot of people get there. It's not what they thought it was going to be. But either way, for me, it's fine because ultimately my energy is going to determine where this thing goes. So where we start is like, yeah, let's keep it short, because that way if I'm not enjoying myself, listen, I can exit. After tea, you want to go get, no, okay, I'm going to go home now. Like, think of your benefit of that. Like, I can leave quickly. Like, that tea was so good, I'm going to go home. But everybody be so stuck on trying to get the best out of it. Change your mind. Everything will go exactly how you want it. Just chill out. All right. So that's number one. Coffee tea date is fine with me. Number two, a sexy restaurant with great food. I told you I'm not against it now. Like, I like getting dressed up. I like going to a nice restaurant. Like, I'm not against anybody spending a coin at all. But like, the food does have to be good. I don't care about like, oh, I don't want to like kick anybody in the back. I won't do that. But there are restaurants that I've been to that are the restaurant to be at. Like, they have the backdrop, you take the pictures. Food is nasty. I mean, the bills, for 2 people to eat, I don't pay for it. But I'm just saying. Did I just go on a tangent? Sorry. There's a thing for me. Like, I'm a foodie. We'll talk about food another day. This is another top 5, right? Top 5. All right, so number 3, so a sexy restaurant was not good too. Like a nice, cute, good fish options. Number 3, I'm a big child. But like, I would have fun at an amusement park for a date. That would be fun. Like, yay, I want to do it. And you could like win me stuff. And we can go on rides. I like to go on rides. And we can eat. That's fun. I would like to do that. That's number 3. That's all I got. But for that, there's no long story there. Number 4, I think going to hear good music is nice. I guess it depends, because I will say, like, in all of these things, I think what is my point is like, I do want to communicate with you because like, I want to know if I want to go out again. So music could be cool. And lastly, I would say, like, I would like to do an activity depending on what it is. Like, maybe going to a cooking class or like going to some sort of class where we can like do something fun and still communicate, you know? Like a sip and paint or like Serena. So activities would be fun for a first date. Anything that's fun and that we can talk a little bit. I will say like, I'm okay. So my next segment, I like to be on the positive thing, on the positive side of things, right? Because if you give too much attention and energy to the things you don't like, you're basically keeping that vibration of thing in your life. However, I told you we're being human here. So like, I just got to do a never, ever, ever. Like never, ever, ever. ... Okay. So I feel like I'm about to change what I had because it's relevant to the dating thing. Is it a never, ever, ever though? I'm going to say it. I don't want to go to a regular park for a date. Like, oh, let's go walk around the park. I don't want to do that. Personally. Like, I have to like you first. You want to know why? Because there's no end to the park. We could be walking for like, we could be walking, you know what I mean? Like, where are we going? Like, then I could be like, oh, I gotta go. But, you know, I don't want to walk around the park. I don't think. Not a first date. Like, if I like you, let's go to the park, whatever. But like a first date, I kind of need an entrance and exit. I mean, that's ideal. If a guy says, oh, let's go to the park, it's happened. I didn't love it. But do whatever works for you. Okay. All right, so that was my never ever. I'm only giving you one because I don't want to dwell in the negative stuff. You know, like, you're also then spending no dollars. I just have to say it out loud. I mean, it's not a thing. It's not much less than going out for tea or coffee, but like, anyway, the money's not the point. I'm just saying. I'm like a pretty traditional human. And so what I want to do is something called old school versus new school, whether we think it's like outdated or like still relevant. So I want to talk about holding hands. I like it. I think it's nice. I think people are like so cool now. Like people are too cool to like people. I think holding hands is nice. I think if you're not holding hands, it's not nice. Well, do what you want, but I want somebody to hold my hand. Act like you like me. I like it. That's I feel like it's yes. That's my final answer. So yeah, take care of yourself. I feel like it's just important to also like have fun in life. I don't take things too seriously because I know it's all temporary, you know? Like I've come to such good terms with the fact that life isn't that deep. The reason why people usually become unhappy or like not wanting to live this gift of a life anymore is because they have a perspective that is telling them that life is not good. Well, yeah, of course you are not enjoying your life if you don't think, but life is good because we're here living. That's what we're supposed to be doing here, right? And so every once in a while, like I like to make fun of life because it's fun, you know? I encourage you to be brave, which means do the fun stuff, right? Like being brave isn't always about doing the hard stuff. Some people are so closed off and afraid of getting off course or afraid of, you got to trust yourself. You got to go back to that. Like when you trust yourself to know that I'll get back on track, then you can allow yourself to like enjoy life a little bit, or you trust that things will be okay. Like, and that's where God comes in. Like really trusting that everything is going to be okay. There's nothing to worry about ever. So like when I drop my cards, I'm not like, oh my God, it's okay. Like when the camera gets messed up, it's like, oh my, it's fine. Everything is fine. There's nothing to trip about because God got it. And we will get into religion another day. I'm not a religious person, but I know God, and I know God got me. So that's it. I'm grateful to be here. Have a great day, y'all.